Lesson 9, Evaluating and Comparing Algebraic Expressions. First off, we need to know what an expression is. There are two different kinds of expressions. We got numeric expressions and algebraic. Numeric expressions are those expressions with only numbers and operations. So like 3 plus 4 times 5. Or an algebraic expression, those are expressions with variables and or numbers, such as an example of 3x plus 4, and we would have to find the missing or the unknown variable. Let's take a look at an example. Here we have some algebraic expressions, and they tell us what the variables are. We need to simplify it. So all we need to do is substitute our numbers in for our variables. So when x is 3, so I'm going to have 3 times 3 minus 4 times 3 plus a is 1 times x, which is 3. And I do my multiplication first, so 3 times 3 is 9, minus 4 times 3 is 12, plus 3 times 1 is 3. And then I add and subtract going from left to right. So 9 minus 12 is a negative 3. Negative 3 plus 3 gives us an answer of 0. Next one, I substitute negative 1 in for A and 8 for B. So I have 2 times negative 1 times 8 minus 4 times negative 1 squared plus 10. File order of operations again. So 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 times 8 is negative 16 minus 4 times negative 1 squared. Negative 1 squared is 1. 1 times 4 is 4 plus 10. Negative 4 minus negative 16 minus 4 is negative 20. Negative 20 plus 10 equals a negative 10. Some more examples. X is 10 and B is 2, so I substitute those in. 3 times 10 minus 4 times 2 plus 2 times 2 times 10. 3 times 10 is 30, minus 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 times 2 is 4, times 10 is 40. Go from left to right, 30 minus 8 is 22, 22 plus 40 is 62. Next example, negative 3 times y is negative 8, minus 4 times n, which is 4, plus 9. Negative 3 times negative 8 is positive 24, minus 4 times 4 is 16, plus 9. 24 minus 16 is 8, 8 plus 9 is 17. Example 2, I'll evaluate algebraic expressions with exponents. So we had some exponents in a few of our other problems. Here's more practice with that. So I have 3 times z, which is 4, minus y, which is 2. And then that has to be squared, minus 4, and y is 2. I gotta cube that. So when we're using exponents, we need to make sure we simplify the exponents first. So in here, I have to do 4 minus 2 first. 2 squared is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. Minus 2 cubed is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Now I can take 12 minus 32. 12 minus 32 would be negative 20. Next one, a is negative 1, b is 8. So 2 times negative 1 times 8 minus 4, a is negative 1 squared plus 10. 2 times negative 1 is negative 2 times 8 is negative 16 minus 4 plus 10 equals negative 16 minus 4 is negative 20 plus 10 is negative 10. This one was from the previous slide. Just use this again just for another review. And some more. We got 7, x equals 2, so 2 squared plus 3, y is 4, so I put 4 in, minus 2 times 4. Simplified, 2 squared is 4, times 7 is 28, plus 3 times 4 is 12, minus 2 times 4 is 8. Going from left to right, 28 plus 12 would be 40. 40 minus 8 is 32. And the last one here, we got negative 3 times y is negative 8, minus 2 times n, which is 3 squared, plus 9. So negative 3 times negative 8 is positive 24, minus 3 squared is 9, 9 times 2 is 18, plus 9. 24 minus 18 is 6, 6 plus 9 is 15. Example 3, comparing algebraic expressions. So we need to compare, but first we need to solve each side. So a is 4, b is 3, so 3 times 4 squared plus 2 times 3 minus 4 times 3 cubed. So 4 squared, 16. 16 times 3 is 48, plus 2 times 3 is 6, minus 3 cubed is 27. 27 times 4 gives us 108. So now we solve from left to right. We got 48 plus 6, which is 54, minus 108 equals a negative 54. So that's what this side is, a negative 54. The other side we have 2 times a squared, so 4 squared, times b squared, so 3 squared, 9, so we got 2 times 16 times 9. 2 times 16 is 32, times 9 gives us 288. So negative 54 is less than a positive 288. Next example. Here x is 2, y is 5. So I have 6 times 2 squared plus 5 cubed. All that we're subtracting 3 times 2 to the 6th. So here let's simplify it. 2 squared is 4, 6 times 4 is 24, plus 5 cubed. 5 cubed is 125. 24 plus 125 is 149, minus 2 to the 6th power is 64, times 3 is 192. So we have 149 minus 192 gives us a negative 43. So this side's a negative 43. The other side we have 8 times 2 to the 4th power minus y is 5 cubed. So 2 to the 4th power is 16 times 8 is 128 minus 5 cubed, which is 125. 128 minus 125 is 3. So this side is 3. Negative 43 is less than 3. So I put the less than symbol in. Let's take a look at some word problems. A cell phone company charges a $20 monthly fee and then 45 cents per minute. The company uses the expression 20 plus 0.45 meters to find the total amount to charge for each month. How much would the company charge for 200 minutes? So M in this expression stands for in minutes. So I substitute 200 in for M to find out how much the company would charge. So 0.45 times 200 would be 90. And then I add 20 to that, which will give us an answer of $110. That's how much they would charge for 200 minutes. And the last example, the lowest recorded temperature is negative 89.4 degrees Celsius in Antarctica. The expression 9/5 C plus 32 can be used to convert Celsius measurements to Fahrenheit. What is the lowest recorded temperature in degrees Fahrenheit? So this C here is for degrees Celsius. So I take the 9/5 times a negative 89.4, and then I add 32 to it. So 9/5 times a negative 89.4 equals a negative 160.92 degrees plus 32 gives us an answer of a negative 128.92 degrees